People paying their respects to Barbara Bush in College Station are now reacting to the news of President Bush being hospitalized.
Our Melissa Correa is in College Station tonight. Melissa, what are they saying?
Well, I'm here with Poppy Capehart, and he actually got the news alert while you were visiting the gravesite of the former First Lady Barbara Bush. Tell me a little bit about where your thoughts are when it comes to the former president.
Walking out here, we've been here many times, but we've never been here under these circumstances. And to get that notice, because we had just talked about walking out, it can't be long, and I don't mean that in any other way than he's been with her for so long. How's he going to be without her now? And we got the alert, and I thought, well, we're going to be doing this all over again.
The promising thing is we're hearing from the spokesperson for George H.W. Bush that he was hospitalized yesterday with this infection that spread to his blood, but by all accounts, it appears that he's recovering. When you hear that of a man who is in his 90s, where do you go with the diagnosis that we're getting from his spokesman?
I would pray this man lives a long time. He is one of the true classy people to serve in politics, and maybe I'll cross the line and say one of the few remaining classy people to serve in politics.
Did it seem like when you were down at the gravesite there for the Bush family, Poppy, that people were receiving the news as well, or did it just so happen that you subscribed to these news alerts on your phone and this is how you got it?
I saw other people look at their phone because, you know, it kind of vibrated and you could tell people were kind of, you know, head back, a reactionary moment. Very somber down there, sad, but kind of triumphant at the same time. But the group that was there got the news pretty much all together. We're all from here, and both our station and paper told us.
And Madison is with us. She is about to turn 9 years old. You came down here to pay your respects to Barbara Bush. You were here when you found out that her husband, former President George H.W. Bush, is in the hospital. Madison, I know you're 8.5 years old, but when you heard this news, what did you think?
I was just really emotional about it because I didn't really think that he was going to die earlier than that or get sick like that.
What are your prayers for him? You had told me earlier that you're thinking about him, you're wanting to send him some positive news. So for the former president who is now hospitalized at Methodist in Houston, what would you like for him to know? What are you saying?
Like, I would like for him to know that I am hoping that he doesn't die from that sickness and that he's okay.
Got it. You know, Poppy, you are one of thousands of people who were out here. The Bush family gravesite opened up at 9:30 this morning. And Len and me, it just so happens that today and tomorrow, the Presidential Library is having extended hours. So it's open until 8 o'clock tonight. There are quite a few people who are out there. It's unclear if everyone has heard the news, if they're responding to the news. Again, folks are out here to pay their respects to Mrs. Bush. And so the mood is already somber already, but folks like Poppy are now hearing the news that the family spokesman has confirmed that former President George H.W. Bush is hospitalized after he had an infection that is now affecting his bloodstream. We're going to send it back to you, talk to some more people out here in College Station, but very somber this afternoon, Mia and Len.
All right, Melissa, thank you very much. Yes, here we are after several days of mourning the loss of Barbara Bush and celebrating her life, getting word today, just moments ago, that George H.W. Bush has been hospitalized.
Levi Ismail is live now from Houston Methodist Hospital, where the former president is being treated tonight. Levi, what are you learning?
Well, just like you mentioned, we are outside the medical center here, and a lot of folks, just like ourselves, are just trying to get as many answers as they can. Many people here have been stopping us, asking us what's going on, because they just heard about the news that President George Bush has been hospitalized and has been here since early yesterday morning. Now, the statement from the family themselves, the family spokesperson, I should say, says that they admitted him yesterday morning, and after he was contracting an infection that spread to his blood. Now, he is responding to treatments according to the statement and appears to be recovering. They say that they will issue any updates as events warrant. Of course, we will be here to try and get any information for these folks as soon as it becomes available. A lot of people, just like I mentioned, just trying to see if they can get any answers at this point, because they know that there's been a lot of stuff going on, especially with the passing of Barbara Bush just last week. Now knowing that George Bush is hospitalized, they want to make sure that the Bush family is being taken care of. Guys, back to you.